in search of sanity.
Hello. Thanks for once again allowing LilyBell to take you beneath the crust, where I talk about what you're afraid to think about. I'm so glad you're back. Great for rising. Unity. In a community, unity signifies a state of being united or combined, characterized by shared values, goals, and a sense of belonging, fostering cooperation and harmony. You know, I hear so many black boomers, black traditionalists, and a few blacks from the GI generation talk about black unity. We stuck together in my day. We had unity. We had unity has been said so many times by black boomers, black traditionalists, and a few blacks from the GI generation that it's a wonder the moon doesn't reflect blacks had unity back in the day throughout the universe. And it's a wonder the stars don't spangle blacks had unity back in the day across the sky. Black youth. Yes, there was unity back in the day, just as the black boomers, the black traditionalists, and a few blacks from the GI generation said. But what the black boomer, the black traditionalists, and a few blacks from the GI generation didn't tell you, listen, young black people, what they didn't tell you was that much of it was a forced unity. Much of the unity was a forced unity. Let me tell you, black youth, why I say it was a forced unity. As soon as the black boomers, the black traditionalists, and blacks from the GI generation were told they no longer had to unify, many of them started the process of deunifying. As a matter of fact, black boomers, black traditionalists, and few blacks from the GI generation start fighting in earnest to deunify. Black boomers, black traditionalists, and blacks from the GI generation forsook the black churches, the black hospitals, the black stores, the black theaters, and on and on. Black youth, listen to me. Many black boomers, black traditionalists, and some black from the GI generation were willing to die to deunify. Many of them did. So the thing about that is, and the reason I'm pointing this out, see, is because if you're going to hold up something you did as a litmus test or a go-to, it has to be something you did because you wanted to do it, not something you were forced to do. Yes, more of us need to unify today, young people. Yes, more of us come together on issues affecting our community is much needed. It's much needed. But don't let these black boomers, black traditionalists, and a few blacks from the GI generation make you feel bad for not doing what they chose not to do. In fact, black boomers, black traditionalists, and blacks from the GI generation deunified to the point that black boomers, black traditionalists, and blacks from the GI generation destroyed the black community. Destroyed it to the point, young youth, to the point that by the time you inherited the community, by the time you inherited the black community, there was no black community for you to inherit because it had been deunified by the black boomers, the black traditionalists, and blacks from the GI generation. In my opening, I said that in a community, unity signifies a state of being, united or combined, characterized by shared values, goals, and a sense of belonging, fostering cooperation and harmony. By the time you came on the scene, black youth, there was no state of being, it just wasn't. There was no state of being united or combined. There was little to no shared values, goals, and sense of belonging. There was little to no fostering cooperation, nor was there much harmony. In my podcast, The Making of a Community, I go in depth on what makes a community. And I want you to think about a bear's outline. They used to give them to the kindergartners, the first graders, an outline of a bear of something, but I'm using a bear. It may be given to a kindergartner to color. The kindergartner starts to color within the center and continue to color until he's outside the lines. He continues to color until the lines are blurred. He colors more and more and more. And now you can't even tell that the image started out as a bear. That's how the community was presented to you. That's how the community was presented to you, black youth. Stay tuned. Subscribe, comment, like, and share. Support our youth. Reach out to the young brother who dropped the beats. Spacemanfalcon at gmail.com. Support our youth in any way you can. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Albert C. Richardson, a black man, patent the butter churn U.S. patent number 446470, February 17th, 1891. I'm LilyBell. I'm just trying to create a dialogue. I leave you with this. If they close my book, you remember my story. Baby boomers, traditionalists, GI generation, you destroyed the black community. Why did you do it? A Nat Turner Runner production. Lock and load. LilyBell. Be encouraged.